What's up, y'all? It's your boy, 12-inch PvPenis, the boy on the road to T5, F2P, trying to break the record, trying to hit 210 days, might do it earlier, coming at you again with another weekly update, kind of semi-weekly, questionable, right? Questionable amounts of times that we post this. So today we are going to be going over things that we've done and where we are going and yada 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 yada. So let's hop right into it and let me start to show you guys the account. Off rip, we got ourselves a legendary trophy. If you guys do not know, we compile a lot of mails for our Alliance and Kingdom. In terms of information and stuff like that, and we also do tech for our Alliance. We've had to do less titles than I thought we were going to have to, considering that, you know, it's a new kingdom and we're the biggest in the continent. I just thought everybody's going to want titles, but we have a ton of people doing titles all the time. And so me doing titles would literally just, I guess, interrupt their mojo. I would like Queen sometimes in order just to gather gems faster. You know, that's one of the main reasons why I do titles, but yeah, I mean, it's going all right, so that's cool. We just finished Kawarak ceremony in terms of our overall events. MGE, obviously, we didn't do. Champions of Olympia, we finished. Set Sail, we finished. Pretty fun. Big fan. And if you guys don't know, in terms of betting, we pulled a little Dubsky. A small amount. I mean, we're in the black for this week, but I mean, we haven't been doing great. We just haven't been messing up. We're also going to be training a ton of troops on this training day. It's probably going to happen tomorrow, though, because we've not gotten a 15% rune, which is kind of frustrating. But yeah, expect me to push on this. I'm probably going to spend like 56 days, something like that, of speeds. Something along those lines. I think it's a pretty good investment. So let's just start going through the buildings and everything. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit. You know, we turn on a little bit of music, maybe speed it up a little bit. All right, let's go. Alright, so that was a pretty quick run through of all the buildings. Yeah, everything's going pretty well. If you guys are wondering why the layout looks so fucked up, I thought it was going to be funny. We were talking on stream about how messed up my layout looks, and then everybody's like, it hurts my eyes, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll hurt your eyes. And so I started moving stuff around. As you can see, basically everything's at 23. We have enough arrows right now to fully max out the watchtower, so that's done. And yeah, afterwards it's going to start going into passports, and then we'll start working on our castle. I don't know when I'm going to start investing in the castle now that we're already VIP 10, but you know, it won't be too long of a wait before we start pushing into it. If I finish T5 around like 6 months or something like that instead of 7, it's going to require me to have castle, so I'm going to have to start investing gems into it at some point. And I've got a lot of extra gems, so I just have to figure out like how much I'm going to be putting into wheels at MTG and how much I want to have at hand, and then how much of that I want to start putting into castle, and when, of course. So we can go for my current Sunset Canyon lineup. We changed it a little bit from last time, because now that we have Yulji in a decent spot, we don't need any of these other more beginner, like green and blue commanders. Like this is starting to look like an actual Sunset lineup. I would say my biggest issue right now is the 4-star Ethelfled. Once I get her to 5 stars, the lineup will be, I don't want to, like perfect is obviously not it, but like it'll be pretty good. You know, we finish top 10, top 5 usually. At the end of the week, we usually finish top 10 and top 5 as well. Over here, we have a level 60 Sun Tzu Bjorn. Richard is 6-star. He's going to be pushed to level 60 probably pretty easily before we see combat in KVK. I'm not too concerned. And then the amount of XP she has stored up, Richard and Ethelfled will be 60 around the same time. Currently, we're putting commander sculptures into Bjorn, so whenever that happens, we're going to expertise him, and I think we're going to start putting into Yulji. We're also going to try to make Yulji level 60, and he'll be the 5th March if we can fill 5 marches. Jury's out if we're going to be able to do that, but we're doing okay currently. Yeah, we also have Frederick at 5.5 or 5.111. Very surprisingly high. If you guys see him, I'm going to be releasing a video on my marches, and I'm going to be releasing a video on probably on my canyon lineup at some point. But yeah, he's in my canyon, he's in my marches. I mean, he's pretty good. Like this is just a lot of active damage. I mean, it's like, I want to say like 1900 damage factor is what ends up coming out of here. And like, that's really good for like a single target nuker. Like, I'm not too concerned about it. Once I get the extra troop capacity also, it's pretty nice. And yeah, not too concerned overall. Charles Martel still at 2000, and then you know, nothing else really important here to look at. In terms of expedition, we cannot pass 65 right now. We're going to see how that goes with the troops, and we also cannot finish the rally because obviously our castle is too low. So we might invest some into the castle in order to do this and get more Ethelfleds faster. I think that's pretty reasonable, just because we're going to have to start investing gems at some point. So I'd rather do it now when we want to expertise Ethelfled, because that's the fastest you can get it. And then I think we're gonna 70 is probably gonna be like like a hard stop for a while. I just don't see how far I can really get. If I can get to 70 and finish these two, like the rest of Expedition is kind of, I don't want to say like meaningless or pointless, but I mean, I'm less interested in it other than getting to these boxes daily. Being able to get these boxes is just very, very nice. Okay, quickly going through the Alliance tech. And then we're gonna go through rankings. Boom, Alliance power. This one's pretty cut and dry. Our T5 players are starting to have T5 now, so we kind of know where everything's going. And like the split's not too bad either. Having OFA hold like some of the higher power players, second Alliance is really nice. Just means that there's a lot of spread in terms of what we need. Augustus is obviously usually an OD. I'm pretty sure he's an OFA right now for the training event because we don't have a good training run. Here are the troops right now. This is probably going to go up to around 300,000. I'm probably going to train up 175k to 200k, tier 2 to tier 4 for this event. So it's going to be pretty nice. A couple gold heads and then obviously usable T4 troops. We're going to see if we can start grinding out camps as well. All right, let's go through all our items real quick. And I think that is it. Over here, I believe there's like 65,000 gems in tokens. I don't know the exact number. You guys can do the math if you're really curious. And then in terms of like just regular resources, something like 40 mil each. Right now, I'm obviously just saving up for when I finish my CH24. I'm going to have to upgrade I'm trying to get to CH25. Then I'm trying to get my Alliance Center to 25. And then I'm trying to upgrade all my other buildings to 25. Over here, spitballing, I believe this is like 15 days of build, or like maybe 11 days of building speed ups. I want to say this is like 56, 57 days of training speed ups, 15 days of research speed ups. I don't calculate healing because I feel like it's kind of irrelevant. This is like 275 days of universals, maybe more, maybe closer to 280 at this point. We're here, pretty standard stuff. We're storing up the gold boosts or like all these boosts for the next strategic reserve. In terms of equipment, you know, we're doing all right. We're getting like 1 or 2 fragments every ballads or something, so that's nice. And then over here, we're trying to build up 3 sets of special talented windswept, 4 shields, probably 1 set of stationary infantry, which is going to be replaceable with garrison. Yeah, we're probably going to be breaking the bone necklace in favor of damage to barbarians. We also pulled a Milky Way, which is kind of irrelevant, I guess, and then Karak's humility is going to get crafted. We're probably going to be turning some of these in for credits, probably not the harvesting sets, just because I want to get those done at some point, but obviously that point is not going to be for a bit. Over here we have 5 passports. Most of these are for chaining, and you know, once we can start turning in arrows, it's going to be for chaining. It's 150,000 AP, I think. And yeah, everything's looking pretty good. 208 legendary commanders. Obviously, we're hurting a little for stars because we just 6-starred Richard. Kind of frustrating for me because I don't have any more bundles and I need 4 bundles for every 2 dazzling. So I'm holding on to this right now so it can be done more efficiently, but really this hurts. I almost wish I had some of these were bundles, but I know that's not good. I'm very lucky to have gotten all these dazzlings and I should just hold on to them until I see more bundles. But it's difficult to do. That's easier said than done for sure. Guys are curious. You're like, is he really F2P? You know, this count's kind of crazy. Anyway, yeah, so that should be it, I think. Aha, we're gonna go through stats. Okay, stats right now, buildings number 1, technology is obviously number 2, because we're not really pushing tech right now, because we don't have everything we need to push tech. Troops is a pretty clear, it's gonna be a pretty clear leader for a bit here. We're probably gonna put all of our speed ups into tech. The thing is I want better technology on my Alliance before I start pushing tech, which is not that difficult. It's not a big ask. So once I go from like 3, like it's like an extra like 12% research speed. So once we get that, I think we'll start pushing. Theoretically, we could push a little bit earlier, but you know, a couple days of speed ups like here and there feels kind of painful to miss for me personally. So we'll just see how we do it. Over here, we've probably killed like 30,000 barbs, maybe a little more, but I like to think around 30,000. Like a few of these victories are miscellaneous and not barb victories. So I would say something like that. Okay, that's definitely it. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the content, liking, following, subbing, always appreciate it. If you guys want to contact me while I'm not live, or you guys want to get notifications for when I do go live or when I do post a video, please join the Discord in the description below. If you guys are watching this right now, we are actually currently live. Check us out on the YouTube channel, like refresh the page, go to the thing. And even if like I didn't just post this, I'm probably still live. So I highly suggest you check it out and make sure to join the Discord. I'll catch you guys later. Have yourselves an absolutely great one. And if I missed anything, you know, call me an idiot, I guess. Catch you guys later. Deuces.